French admiring. Oh, John B Duff, I love him. Karen was talking about hating cell phones. I also fucking hate cell phones so bad, but I love the zoo. And one of the things I hate/love about the cell phones is that movie theater experience when you go to see a movie and some fucking self-involved twat who can't like be, away from that device for fucking 90 minutes. That's all it is 90 minutes of your life that you paid to go and be away from. It's just like, like a junkie. I fucking need to text them. LOL, Sheila has chlamydia. Like, it doesn't mean anything. There's no reason to be doing it ever. But one person does it, and it's just like the zoo. You see the prairie dogs where one's like, yo, and then like 15 others, yo, 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 yo. Fucking tell me if I'm wrong. Go to see a movie, as soon as somebody sees that light, just exactly like prairie dogs is what I'm saying. Alright, I like prairie dogs, you guys don't? Fuck you, who cares? I don't give a shit. Kara's also talking about hating kids. I also hate kids. I hate children. I do, I don't like them, I don't want them. It's great if you have them and you love them. More power to you. Without them, we don't continue as a species. So I realize they're a necessity, but one that is evil. I don't like them very much. And sometimes it's the parents of the kids that are the problem. It's not the children themselves. Like, I've been a chef for a long time in my life, and there's nothing worse when I am like busy in a kitchen, catering a party, a wedding, whatever, and some fucking little piece of shit comes toddling into the kitchen, followed like 2 feet behind by some doting mother like, oh, isn't that so cute? Little Ethan is exploring his world, isn't that? It's like, unless you want him exploring the burn wart, get him the fuck out of my kitchen. What are you doing? And it's like, let him fucking walk around in the broken glass factory? Oh, he's just so curious. Fuck off! It's unnecessary. It's ridiculous. And that's when they're at that age, where they're just like, ooh, they walk around like a fucking, it may as well be a wind-up tin toy for, for all the use that they are. When they get a little older, it's even worse, and they can talk, and that's all of a sudden they are like the biggest pricks that have ever lived, but unintentionally. They don't even, because they're just blank slates. They haven't sponged up knowledge and life experience to even know what they're doing. So, have you ever been insulted by a child? Who's 2.5 or something? Oh, you're so cute. You're fat. The kid doesn't mean it as an insult. They're just making an observation with their limited skills, and they're almost always right. That's the worst fucking part about it. It's you have weird teeth. It's well, fuck you, you have stage 3 fucking lymphoma. Screw you. I should have kicked that kid with cancer, I realized. It's fucking little bit. The thing too about kids, and not even just kids, I have this weird sort of, I'm in this relationship with a young lady that's half my age, and I can't get past this bizarre guilt that I feel, and not necessarily, because we're 2 consenting adults, who cares the age difference, it doesn't matter, but me, inside of me, I just can't get past it. I graduated high school in 1985, the year I believe she was born, so I just can't get out of my head when we're, getting down, that day I could have gotten my diploma and walked out the door and into a maternity ward and looked through the glass and be like, I am fucking gonna eat your pussy. I just can't get that out of my head, you know what I mean? Alright, I don't want to eat a baby's pussy. I'm not saying I want to eat a baby's pussy. I'm saying that's the idea that I have about that. And fuck you guys, by the way, for thinking that I would eat a baby's pussy so easily. Everybody's like, oh, you're a baby pussy eater. Fuck you guys. That's not at all just the guilt that I feel about that whole thing. It's weird to me. And then, the other thing too is I'm not, what am I? I'm just some fucking asshole. I'm 43 this year. I'll be 43 years old in November. And but I'm still a little kid. I'm a total child. We'll be in bed together sometimes, and I'll be tuning her nipples like I'm a fucking World War II pilot, and oh, come in Tokyo. It's ridiculous. put my ear to one of her breasts and with the other finger on her nipple like I'm a safe cracker trying to open a safe. Oh, what's the combination? Yeah. Open her legs and count all the money after I'm successful. She sticks around for this. Like, what are you doing? Like, what? How low is your self-esteem that you're with this willingly? Like, what's the fucking problem? It's so weird. For a while, we were apart, and she started to date a black guy, and that's cool. Like, you know, I don't have a problem with that, but I have this. Like, okay, listen, all stereotypes and racism in general is just based in ignorance, right? It's just, that's what the root of that stuff is. That you hate black people. You probably haven't spent a lot of time around black people. That's probably all there is to it. For me, I had this sort of like, oh, what? There's like, she's gonna have sex with this. Like, at the core, it was like, listen, I spent a long time. Here's the parable. Here's the parable that I'm in. I spent a long time playing that Donkey Kong machine, getting to know it so I could get the high score. You know what I mean? I don't need this guy coming along with his giant fucking black cock and with 1/4 putting his fucking name above mine. You know what I mean? And I don't even know if he has a fucking huge cock. That's what I'm saying. It's a stereotype based in ignorance. And the worst part about this is this is the one stereotype that they help propagate themselves. You ask a black guy if he has a huge cock, guess what he's telling you? Yeah, it's giant. I played hockey. I haven't seen a lot of cocks in my life, and the ones I have seen are white because I played hockey. So there's not a lot of black dudes in the locker room and after a hockey game. Here's I have this false idea that there's a near fatal car accident and the fire department's not here with the jaws of life. Well, that black guy could just get an erection and rip the door off with his fucking plan like that. She's like, you have to, don't get it in my eye! Like, it's stupid. It's so weird to think of it in those terms. And that's the other thing too. That's not sort of a genitalia common section. There's no black woman. Nobody thinks that they've got cavernous vaginas. You know what I mean? Nobody thinks that. That thought wasn't very well fleshed out, but that's all right. Another thing that I'm scared of is I'm scared of, I'm afraid of black penises. Oh no! That's ridiculous. I'm also claustrophobic, and for those of you who've seen me before know that I've battled with cancer a couple times. I went to get an MRI, and the part of that process is you have to. Well, first of all, they get you in this little room, and you put on this. And all right, first of all, can we just fuck off with the miniature Barbie dress they give you to put on whenever you go to a hospital? I'm 6 feet 4 inches tall. They give me this blue thing that there's no way. You have to be a fucking Chinese gymnast contortionist to do it up to begin with. But then they're like, you come out, okay, it's my turn to get the MRI, great. And then they're like, okay, just sit down. Are you fucking kidding me? I got a thing that I'm doing this with as it is. I got to sit down. How is that? Okay, I'll just cross my. No, I look like I'm sitting on 2 angry plums if I do that. I'll just sit on the edge of the seat. No, I'm James Bond in Quantum of Solace with everything. A guy with a knotted rope's gonna whack me. What the fuck do I do? There's no way to sit wearing that fucking thing. So you walk in to get it to the MRI room, and it's this gigantic room with this little machine in the middle of it. They're trying to trick me, oh no, you have all the space in the world before we slide you into this baby coffin. That's literally, you go on a gangplank and they feed you into this circular fucking little coffin and they have this much room. I am claustrophobic. We get in there and he's just lie down. I'm you're putting me in that? And he's like, oh, are you claustrophobic? No, I'm just dumb. They can't figure out what yes, I'm fucking claustrophobic. So he says, oh, no problem. And he goes, here's how we'll do this. He folds a face cloth in half and puts it over my eyes. Oh, that's much better. Thank you very much. I'm fucking afraid of small spaces. I'm not retarded. Dad, just hit the button on the left there. I'm nearly off the stage. Thanks. I've lost my train of thought. Where was I talking about? I was talking about not being retarded. Oh yeah, now listen, the Olympics, you have your regular Olympics and you have your Special Olympics. And I think that the Special Olympics don't enjoy the same kind of ratings that the normal Olympics get. And here's why. I think that if they were just to introduce boxing as a sport, it would surpass the regular Olympics, no fucking problem. And I'm not, listen, I don't mean just two retarded guys boxing. I'm like, I'd love to see a one-legged guy fight a blind dude, you know what I mean? Like, that would be awesome, but let's not kid ourselves. It's the gold medal, fucking downs on downs, gold medal match. And we all want to see. I'm inviting people over for beer and pizza to watch that. But I think the onus would have to be on the coaching. Do you know what I mean? You have to coach them in a very specific way so that they would, because by their nature, they're gentle. Like the coaching would have to de-emphasize the clinch, because that's just going to turn into a prolonged hug, like, you're my friend, you're my friend. You know what I mean? We'd have to tell one guy that the other guy hates The Rock, or professional wrestling, and then tell him, anyway, that's it for me, thanks again.